What up, y'all? April, not Fool's Day. It is April 2nd. Days of the past fools. I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know why. I was. Anyway, we're back. Yankees won their opening series against the San Francisco Giants. We didn't see Arson Judge, but we seen Aaron Judge. Chris and I and Jeff in the back. Just chilling and vibing. We're live on AMP, in case you guys don't know. Make sure you guys join us on AMP. And we will be talking about that and more on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
Okay. Gotta work on the timing. It's all about that timing.
All about it.
Drop a beat. Hey. You know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. Aha! Oh shit, I can't lower the volume. Oh. Well, we're gonna have to let the song play. It's the first day. It's the first day. It's the first day. Hey, it's the first day. I must say, hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. I am JoezMcfly. That is
Chris McFly.
And that's Jeff. Yeah. And
Chris here. Chris.
PinstripeStrong podcast. What is good, Chris? What up?
Wow. We're back. Officially.
Here, Chris. I don't know what's going on. All right. Oh, I know why. Oops.
You can't hear me?
What?
Can you hear me now?
I can always hear you the whole time.
You just said you couldn't. Okay.
You
we're back.
You didn't join on AMP though.
Oh yeah, I'm in. Well, I didn't. I'm like a listener, but here we go.
They gotta hear you, so you gotta like join that.
Here we go. I just hit the button.
There you go. All right, good.
I joined the call.
There you go. You joined the call.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Perfect. We're back. Wow.
You're muted on AMP. All right. Anyway, I'm just putting it out there. You're muted. All right. Cool.
All right. We got to stop with this.
You're the one that's muted. It's not me.
I know, but I wasn't muted before. But I should be good now. What's going on? Everything is. I mean, when we win, we're happy. We won on Pod Day.
We won on Pod Day. Yes, that is great.
We won.
Let's go.
Pod Day.
Clap that.
Hey yo. Not just a win. Yeah.
Clap that.
Not just a win, but a shutting. You know.
Yes.
We've seen some debuts. We've seen some of the new rules in play. We've seen a lot of different things. Balloon being popped. I mean, it's just a lot of things going on, man. It's just opening day weekend.
Diaz doesn't like fun.
He doesn't like fun at all. But how you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great because baseball's back, and hopefully, and I got my setup here, as you can see. I'm still decorating it, so please don't judge. And I'm still working on some stuff, but I have a place.
Judging hard.
Good. And we're here. It's a new season, and it's still breathing. Yes, and happy about that, man. We haven't potted much, but need to talk some Yankee baseball. I'm excited to talk some Yankee baseball. We're excited to have this new season. Some vlogs, some Yankees, some kids playing. Hopefully, no drama, and let's go.
No more drama in my life. Hopefully no more drama. You know, coming off the WBC, I feel like there's so much positive energy surrounding baseball in terms of like play and fun. Like the first game. I mean, we'll get into it more, but like the first game of the season of the Yankee season is like, oh shit, Judge home run. It's like all the questions that surrounded. Is he gonna do it now that he got the contract? Is he gonna repeat the same, the season from last year, or is it gonna be better? Is it gonna be worse? Is the pressure gonna get to him? He's like, home run. First game of the season. I
said this on the. Actually, I said this on the live stream from today. Mm-hmm. I think that it's easier for Judge to perform like how he normally does re-signing with his team than what it is when you sign with a brand new team. Because when you sign with a new team and you sign for a big money contract, it feels like, oh, I gotta prove myself. These fans don't know me. Oh no. Yeah. Versus it's like, hey man, it's just me, Judge, man. I'm the captain, man. It's the same people. It's Rob Kakusa and yeah, it's the same people. Like
Rob Kakusa.
It's the Kakusa brothers taking care of the the same clothes. So we're good. Rather than you got to get to know new stuff, you got to buy a new house, you got to get to know your dry cleaner. Where am I getting my bagel in the morning? Do I hate this coffee? And now it's the same thing you've always been used to.
I think that's the reason why I probably will never move out of New York.
I think that's the reason I am moving out, and I did move out.
I mean, you're not that far.
I'm far.
I mean, but you're not like in Florida.
No, but yes, but I'm not. But I'm still like away from
Florida from the east.
The police sirens and gunshots of.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's gotten worse.
Yes.
It's gotten worse. Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna do this pod a little different, rather than how we normally do and just break down every single game that you've already watched. We're just gonna try something different, and just talk about the overall series and things that stood out to us, whether it's the pitchers, the hitter, and we'll give out awards, of course. We'll have our fun because we're seriously not serious, but we're dead ass about this.
Yes.
Are we?
We'll find out.
2 episodes in, we're back to well, game 1. And
the curveball.
Yeah, we were doing like our pregame stuff, and Chris is like, yeah, I don't want to talk about the game individually. He's like, yeah, but in game 1 we did this, and then game 2. I'm like, Chris, you're kind of doing the same shit. Like, we're going back.
No, but we gotta figure out what we're gonna talk about, and from that game within the series, right? But overall, the energy. We were in the office. We were in the office.
Yeah, right? Opening day was dope. Opening day should be like a national holiday.
We should be off from
shouldn't be work.
I shouldn't be using vacation time to like enjoy the opening day. It should be like a holiday for sure.
Yeah, just use like a dirty call out.
What is a dirty call out?
That's when you like call out and you're just like, oh, but what's the reason? And you just like say, oh, and hang out. And just deal with just deal with the consequence later. They can't say you didn't call because you called.
Call is recorded for quality assurance. But it was dope, man. It was dope. I went to therapy that day. Then I went. We met up downtown. Had an egg and cheese. The weather was nice. It was raining earlier. I think early that day.
Yeah. We were trying to record like a pre-game pod, but it just didn't work out because we had to like get ready for like the live stream where Chris and Jeff were there for the Yankee game. I was there for 12 hours of uninterrupted baseball.
Well, I mean, we saw what game? Jeff was there obviously, but we saw a few games too. We saw because some of the games were going on at the same time. I think the Nationals game, the Marlins. But it was dope because it's like we're all there chilling and we're joking around and shit like that, talking shit, baseball, whatever. And then all the screens are playing different games and you're trying to like focus what's going on. But it was dope, man. The energy is always high. We're all together in the studio, in the office for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was dope. It was dope because of that, and it's even better. So when we're together, so I think I may have picked up some sort of gambling habit also from there. So we'll see. Hopefully not.
You got to chill.
Nah, bro.
You know what I do? Like we
don't lose. It's like we'll bet like $5.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And then we'll be winning by like $1, and we'll be like, oh shit, cash out, cash out. I don't know if that's like the way betting is supposed to be played, but
cash out.
Cash out, cash out. So if there's a show coming out that's called Cash Out, then that's us.
That's actually not a bad idea at all.
Well, we're doing it. We'll see. We'll see what DraftKings thinks.
Cash out.
Yeah, All right. So we'll see. So another thing, man, not only opening day was dope, the whole vibe was dope. Yankees did play a game on this opening day. Garrett Cole was out there. Um, Last Diaz hates baseball, and
He really
there,
does.
yeah, and there was some weird stuff being called. And you know what? Judge said everything good. You know, with the homer, we'll get to the hitters later. I thought that the flow of the game, because the biggest point of contention was, the pitch clock.
Yeah.
The pitch clock. What's happening with the pitch? Listen, if the pitcher's taking too long, that's none of my business. Like, it's like, get in there and throw. What are you doing? Lollygagging, looking around, and doing all this stuff. I didn't miss any baseball. The only thing is that, and I was telling Jeff, like, there's a lot of stuff that you could do in between pitches from before. Like, you could talk and pay attention to other things like your phone and, and not miss a pitch. Now you can't do. You might miss 3 pitches. You might miss the inning.
That actually, it's tough. Well, I don't want to say it's tough. It's not tough, but
just gotta get used to it.
Because I'm editing. A lot of the time, I'm like, oh, he hit a homer. Like Judge hit a homer, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then in between, there was some shit that was happening, and then Stanton came up and he did what he did. But I'm like, oh shit, I'm still trying to like.
Yeah, that shit's happening fast, bro.
But I love that. But I love that because there's a lot of that time in between. Sometimes between pitches, in between commercials, in between innings and shit like. There's a lot of that time.
Yeah.
That it seems like from the broadcasters to the beat writers to the players themselves, they fucking love this shit. They love that a game could end in 2 hours. I forgot what game was it yesterday. I forgot what game was it. I think it was the Marlins game yesterday. It ended like at 2:03 or 2:05. Bro, that's insane. That's more time with the family. That's more, that's in terms of travel and shit like that. By the time the traveling time is usually the players are still playing the game. Mm-hmm. Now that's time that they could use to travel and just be with their family.
Yep.
I mean, I love it. I mean, we're here right now with the pod. Any other season, we probably still putting the finishing touches on the notes and shit like that. But we're, I just love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, we could do it. I mean, I like it, man. I like the whole pitch clock stuff. I got no problem with it. Even with I think in game 2 with Doval where he was pitching and he got 2 balls and it was like, whoa, man, it's a big part of the game, man. You want to take a free ball? Yeah, if he's not ready, like, what are you doing? Like, what's taking him so long? Like, what takes you so long to get ready? Get the ball,
throw the ball.
Yeah, pick up the ball, throw it, and make fun of you.
They make fun of you because you gave up a burn. You threw a me. I forgot who said it, but it was on MLB Network. But they said something along the lines like, we're not changing we're not changing baseball, we're changing the pace. So like you still got to play defense, you still got to swing at your pitch, you still got to throw the ball, you still got to do all these basic things, and except for the fact that now you got a timer. It's like
I also like the no shift going on now that I'm seeing it in games. I love it that right now, you got to be more, it's like you got to be more athletic to get to balls instead of like, oh, well, the stats say, let me place you here. There's a couple of times where the Yankees hit a ball like right up the middle and it's like past these diving guys and it's like, well, if it's last year, it's an out. This year, I kind of like that. I like that a lot. So that's pretty dope, man. I like that. Anything else from the opening series that stood out to you? Just overall, like just baseball just came back.
Volpe just coming out to that roar of the crowd.
The roar of the crowd was dope. I love what he did with the intro when he kisses, and then he has Judge, and Judge was like, it's all right, and then, even in the series when he got his first hit, and Judge is like, yeah, let's go, man. Like being a captain.
That's so dope, man. And number 11, he got Gardy's number.
Oh, he's excited to get number 11.
And he called Gardy and asked for permission. Like, bendición, pa. Le quiero preguntar por el número. He's like, yeah, you can use my number, man. It's all right, B. I really hope that this year they do something nice for Guardy. I really do.
Like what?
You know, like a send off. He
Listen,
didn't really get a send off. I get it. He's not, he's not Matsui, but it's still Guardy, B. Like a lot of the guys in the clubs, I love that guy.
The equipment manager, the Kakuza brothers, like they getting tight already. They petitioning to baseball, like, yo, can we not give coaches numbers anymore? Because I want to, like, it's getting hard for me to give numbers, and I can't give number 69 because nice, and we can't do that. And it's like there's a whole bunch of numbers, and it got me thinking, like, yo, are there like there's a lot of numbers retired. I get it. The Yankees have a storied history. There's also a lot of numbers that probably shouldn't be retired that are.
All right, name two.
We're not gonna get into that conversation right now.
Joey Stats, if you're listening, man, let's take a look at the numbers.
I mean, one of the first ones I think about right away is kind of like, I know people, whatever, he's the guy.
Don't say it.
Reggie Jackson's number should not be retired, in my opinion, but he wasn't here long enough. I get it, Mr. October, this and the third. In my opinion, I could be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, number
44? 44 should not be. Is it 44? Reggie? What's Reggie's number?
Reggie's number's 44.
44, okay. Yeah, 44 is a nice number. Yeah.
I just don't think it should be retired. I mean, there's probably other numbers too. We're not going to talk about that and then we're going to get into a whole spiel about that, and I don't want to get too off track, but that's it. I think that's an issue, but, whatever. I'm glad he chose number 11. Then he asked Gardner about it. That's cool. He did it the right way, and that's what's up.
It is what's up. Yeah. I find it funny that Hicks got booed. Okay, not funny.
Do we want to talk about this Hicks convo now? Let's talk about it now. Let's get it out the way. Jeff, is it okay if we talk about it now?
Yeah, talk about it now.
All right, let's talk about it now.
Jefferson, talk about it now.
He's all right. IKF, this is the third game. IKF would start the game in center field against the righty. All right.
It's true, it was a righty.
All right. I just want to say something real quick.
Oh, my God.
If you're Hicks, I just want to look at it. All right. As a fan, I'm going to be honest. The fans are like, listen, you put yourself in this spot. Like, we're just trying to win, bro. Like, the fact that IKF is playing over you, that's kind of like your fault, right? Okay, good. On the Hicks side, you're telling me I'm going to play against righties. I don't play against righties. Not only that, I am a natural-born outfielder, center fielder. And you're playing a failed infielder in center field, not left field. No, not right field, the easier of the two. Center field at Yankee Stadium, hallowed ground, you are given to IKF. So Hicks is like, what's my role out here, Bob? Like, what am I supposed to do? And he's confused. And if the Yankees did not explain their role to him, then that's their fault. They should at least let him know. I don't know if you agree with that or not, Chris, but they should at least let him know his role so he can shut his mouth. That was just too easy.
You wanna hear what he says? You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
So I just want to play. I don't know. I don't want to come off the bench and face closers all day. I want to play the field. I want to play every day. It's just what I want to do. I have no idea what my role is.
Know your damn role.
And shut your mouth.
Rock says. Boone says.
It doesn't matter. It's what do you want? Because it's a team thing, and it's because this is what's going on. IKF is telling the Yankees in the front office, the team is like, yo, I want to do whatever it is you want me to do. Do you want me to play short? I'll play short.
No, he did not say that. Actually,
I'm just saying, like, if you like in general, like if you want me to play short, I'll play short, even though I'm a third baseman. If you want me to play third base, I'll play third base. If you want me to catch, I'll catch. You want me to play in the outfield, I'll play the outfield. So he's like, to them, is like, yo, I'll do whatever the hell you want me to do. I just want to be part of a winning organization. Hicks is like, but I don't know what my role is.
No, you gotta kind of know though, Chris.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta know what you're getting ready for on a daily basis.
We're no, of course, absolutely.
If you're
we're not
all
in
right,
the
Chris, if you're at work, right, and you go into work, and they're like, you're on the phone. You know, your job you were hired for.
right.
You're on the phone. Okay, cool. The next day you come in, you're like, all right, well, all right, we're gonna need, you're mopping the floors today. They're like, yo, what the fuck? That's not. Ain't nothing wrong with that job, but I'm just saying that's not what I was hired for. All right, I'll do it today. You come back and you're like, all right, we need you to do security front desk today. Like, Pop, I came dressed for this. Now I'm in the security for you. Like, well,
I get it. I understand it from Hicks' standpoint. Because the way that I'm reading it is like, yo, he's in a space of like selfish. But I'm not in the clubhouse. I'm not in that conversation, so I can't say that, because at the end of the day, he's still, part of the team. But it's his previous play, man. Like what he's been able to do or not do in the past few seasons in terms of offense, and his defense took a hit. He was dropping balls in spring training. It's like, yo, bro, you came in talking about, oh, we got some fuck you, and then you just completely derailed the whole shit. Where IKF, he was out there taking all the bullets and shit from the fans and shit like that. Twitter going crazy on IKF, and he's still like, yo, whatever you need me to do, I'll even play the outfield. I never done that shit in my life, but I'll do it. And the fact that they had to go to IKF for that, when there's a perfectly, Hicks right here, he's standing right here, that says more about what you haven't been able to provide to the team than anything else, at least to me.
Yeah, and that's the only other thing. And we're done with that subject. Jeff just told me, he tapped me, he's like, yo, that's it. So
Good job,
Hicks, yeah, forget it. We'll talk about that. Let us know what you guys think about it. With Hicks or IKF situation. I think the Yankees got to let him know. Anyway, on to the next thing with the hitters. Let's talk about the hitters first over the series. I thought overall hitting wise, I thought that the Yankees were doing okay, except for that second game. I don't know what was going on there. Runners in scoring position. Here we go again. But, the first game was good offensively. I was impressed with, I thought Volpe had some really good at-bats. He is aggressive. I think Michael K mentioned this about him being aggressive, but still being willing to take walks and lay off of pitches out of the zone. So that kind of gives him it's pretty good for a young player. But once he learns the zone in the majors, once he learns what pitchers are trying to do to him, I think that'll, bode better for him going forward. Judge, I mean, hello, he almost hit 500 for the series. He killed it. Giancarlo has some chances. Donaldson had a homer.
Higgy had a homer too.
Higgy had a homer. I'm trying to see if anybody else stood out offensively.
Rizzo.
Well, Rizzo, yes. What happened?
Gleyber hit a bomb, right?
Oh, Gleyber hit a bomb.
Gleyber hit a bomb as well. Yes. Rizzo had that double. Donaldson, of course.
Yeah.
Overall, Donaldson had the homer, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. Overall, the offense had a good series. Game 2 is where it was an issue, because in that inning where they had second and third and no outs, Chris.
Yeah.
And nobody scored. I said, okay, listen, I've been here before. It's a tie game. I get it, but that's going to be a big moment in this game as to if we lose.
It just felt like the moment kept finding, because there was some rallies in the game, and then Donaldson and Gleyber come up, and it was, nothing happened. So with Gleyber, I know one of the issues that you had with him was that he was just swinging like just trying to get it over with. If it just felt like
it felt like he was being aggressive, but sometimes he'll swing kind of out of control, out of the zone. And I'm like, yo, Gleyber, you want to work the count a little bit here, Pop?
I mean, but the umpires were fucking trash. Let's
the umpires were trash. Listen, all series long.
Mainly for both teams.
For both teams.
Outside, literally outside the strike zone. And it's like, nope, you're done. So it definitely changed some at bats. It had to, the hitters basically had to swing outside of their what they do. I mean, even DJ was like, "Yo, what the hell?" Be like, DJ doesn't really talk much.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they gotta. I don't know what they're gonna do with the umpire situation. That shit was trash this weekend.
Yeah, don't know what's going on with the umpire situation. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe the umps are paying attention to more time than anything else, and not the strike zone, like their job. But it is what it is.
one.
I will say this with Volpe, right? And I don't know if it's pitch clock or him or a combination of both. The kid is on track for 162 stolen bases. He is stealing left and right and putting pressure on the pitchers. He almost got picked off today, though. I mean, I was looking at that. I'm like, Pop, you almost got picked off. Girl, it would have been a good pickoff.
Listen, man, I do want it because I could already see it, especially in this day and age in social media. There's gonna be some growing pains with Volpe, and I need motherfuckers to know, like, there's gonna be some growing pains, and it showed in one of the games where he kind of tripped, in the second game when he kind of tripped, run scored, I think.
I don't know what, I think it may have been wet or whatever it is where he kind of slipped,
but he said it. He was like, he said it. He's like, I'm probably gonna lose sleep tonight thinking about that because I should have made that play.
But he took responsibility, and just to end off this segment, the last person to take responsibility, which I love, Giancarlo Stanton, he really blew it in the second game where he did not bring in runners. Like, he left a whole bunch of runners in scoring position, especially in that inning that we talked about. And to end the game with the double play, had a big opportunity, did not bring him in. What does he do at the end of the game? We're not talking about his home run, even though they asked him about it. He's like, that's nice to put us in a good position at the time, but I didn't come through. That's unacceptable. So this is game 2 of the season, and he's already saying that that's unacceptable rather than saying, and he's never said that. Rather than saying stuff like, oh, well, it's the beginning of the year. No, there's an expectation. He has an expectation of himself, and he's not going to give himself an excuse. And I love Giancarlo Stanton for that because that permeates around the locker room because Judge is like that as well. Rizzo's like that as well. And if it's like that, then that's why you have Volpe now also taking responsibility for it. So that's something great. It starts from the top down.
Culture.
I love that. That's how you build that culture, man. That's some good shit.
Culture. Love it.
All right, so then that's good. That's what the hitters meant. The pitchers, though, I thought the pitching impressed me a lot more than the hitting. In some cases, game 2 was kind of weird, but just from the people that we didn't expect it from. The first person, Garrett Cole, we expected it from him, and he did it. He actually has the most strikeouts in Yankee opening day history. Am I right?
Yeah, he does.
11 Ks over 6 innings.
Double digits, double digits.
Great job. He deserves a clap. I mean, I'm sorry. I gotta put that out there. He deserves a clap. You come out there opening day. Yes. He's always the last guy. All right.
Yeah.
Come out there opening day, get your first dub, get the Yankster first dub. Not only that, but you go 6 innings of shutout ball. 2 walks, 11 Ks. I thought he was awesome. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I want to kind of touch on Marinaccio. Marinaccio was nasty in this series, man.
He was. I mean, it's,
I think 3 1/3, 6 Ks.
He
3 1/3, 6 Ks because he pitched 2 innings in the first game.
And he came out. The Yankees were in a jam today. Cordero, he would come in and he would get the out.
He would get the out.
Love Marinaccio. I love that we get Mike King back. And I get it. He gave up the 2 runs and whatnot or whatever, but I'm just happy he's back. When he's good, he's good. Or it's just the Giants were weird. It's like, 3-0, I'm swinging. Yankees weren't ready for that. They were doing that all game too. They did adjust after that, but
yeah, they got King and Holmes on a bad day. And obviously throughout the next few days, we'll talk about the closer situation. Is it going to be Holmes? Who's it going to be? We were not worried about Peralta.
About who?
Peralta, Wandy Peralta. We were not worried about him.
No, come on.
His high ERA in spring training.
Doesn't give a shit.
And it's funny because they asked Boone about it. He was like, come on. That's Wandy.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
And Wandy had a good series as well. And you know, that guy, Johnny Brito,
though. Johnny Brito was really good. Oh, back to Cole real quick before I forget, Chris. Remember that opening day game was kind of weird. Last year, remember the whole Billy Crystal situation where the game didn't start on time.
Yeah.
Cole was pissed. The game didn't start on time again. And remember, he started off with like 4 balls. Like, it was like weird. Like, he walked some guys in that first inning. And then he just said, you know what? Fuck you, man. And he just like zoned in. So we got to give credit where credit's due, because last year we killed him for the whole Billy Crystal situation. He's like, come on, guys, start the game. He was yelling at Billy Crystal. It was a weird optic.
Weird energy.
Yes. Clark Schmidt, you're right. What you said, he's probably better in smaller. I want to see maybe a couple of more starts from him.
Yeah, give me like 1 or 2 more starts.
I think I'm starting to feel like maybe he's a bullpen piece, and that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. I feel like in the first, and there was a couple of hits, and he did hang one. He hung one to Jock that I'm like, Pop, that's not where you pitch. That's not where you pitch him.
Not the Jock.
They're like that. Not the Jock. Not the Jock. Not the Jock. So, but Clark Schmidt, 3 1/3, 5 hits. Only had he had 5 Ks. So it's pretty good. Give up 2 homers, bro. The long ball will get you at Yankee Stadium. You got to kind of stay away from that. But there's got to be growing pains for Clark, too. So you got to be willing to take that as well. Like, not everybody's going to come out their first start and be Johnny Brito, who's our next guy. He comes out, goes 5 shutty, just like that, Like, that doesn't always happen.
And he had a tough time in the first, too. I think he threw like 24, 26 pitches.
Yeah.
And then he just settled down and came back, struck out the side.
Yes.
At one point had like 5 Ks in a row. So you could see that he was, he was also going through it, but he figured it out. He has some nasty, nasty stuff, man.
He did have some nasty stuff. I agree. He definitely had some nasty stuff. His changeup. Jeff mentioned his curve.
Yeah, the changeup.
That changeup that he has is disgusting. His fastball is
sinker.
It's really good and it has movement on it. And he has this, this curveball as well. If he can hone in on those pitches, shout out to Higgy to help him along also, and calm him down in certain spots, especially after when he got that lead in that inning and it was looking kind of shaky. Got the double play ball, was able to get out of there, but the Giants took some really bad looking hacks.
Mm-hmm.
And they were so happy when he got out of the game. Now Cordero, there's 2 Corderos on the team. Okay, one of them is Frenchie, he's a hitter. The other one is a pitcher. They both might be the same guy. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But Jimmy Cordero came in and he pitched in both games, Chris. His first game was probably better than the second one because it was, he kind of walked the guy and then it kind of looked like he was in a little bit of a jam. It was kind of weird. Was kind of throwing.
It was weird, because the throw
a little bit.
Yeah, the throw to first,
right?
The wild pitch.
Yeah,
the hit batsman is like, yo, this is a weird inning, B. But they got out.
Weird inning. Don't like it. But he was able to get the 2 outs. Maninacio came in and saved them, so it's all good. All good, no problem. Other than that, I mean, Abreu. Abreu.
I'll be honest. I was nervous.
Good.
I was nervous. I guess it goes back to the whole spring training situation.
In the back salivating. He's like, I thought you was gonna forget my boy.
Now what's crazy is that there was a lot of questions like, damn, so they took him. They gave him one of the final roster spots, and you see why. Why he was nasty too, B.
Yes. He was nasty.
You could dream with Abreu, man. You could dream with Abreu, but
yeah, and then also we had Clay Holmes. I don't know what's going on there. Got to fix that. He was a little like dink and dunked a little bit. It was nothing like a huge hitting. I just want him to get some success like how last year, you know, remember he was so nasty during the beginning of the season last year. Like we kind of need that again. Loaiza came in for one inning. No, one batter. Sorry.
Yeah, it was one batter.
But other than that, the pitching was great. We did get some news on the pitching front, which was
Colton Brewer.
We got Colton Brewer. How did I do that?
Colton Brewer.
It just reminded me of like when you remember from basketball, Corey Brewer.
Yeah.
Anyway, Brewer. Anyway, whatever.
From the Nuggets.
Corey
Brewer.
Yeah, but he came in. He did pretty good. He has a nasty curveball. 12-6.
Yo, go watch that video that we posted on IG, guys. That was a nasty.
People were like, "Why do we give a Florial for this guy?" And then once I seen the curveball, I'm like, "Oh, I know why."
No, that's slide. He has a slider. I think he has a changeup too, and a curve. Like he was kind of throwing like all of them. I didn't see his fastball, but yeah, that curve was fucking disgusting.
Very good, very good. On the news front, we got some news on Severino and Rodon, Rodon. The news on Rodon is that he's going to be. I think Canely did not start throwing yet, which we'll see if that's concerning or not. I don't know what's going on there.
I did see a clip of him cheering. Like he
was cheering. He is a cheerer, which is great.
He's a cheerer. That's good.
But I did see. Let me see. I'm trying to see where we put that news.
One other thing with Bader, I think he was swinging underwater or something.
Underwater, yeah. So he's a merman.
Yeah, he's a merman. So that's good with him. He's slowly coming back. With Sevy, I didn't see him.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. There was some news with like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to remember. I did put it in one of these chats, but then I missed out on it. I don't have it. I think with Sevy, like he started throwing, and then Rodon as well. Let me look real quick because I want to make sure I bring that out there. So it's to say that. Oh, here we go. Brian Hope.
Yeah, I went to Brian Hope too.
Yeah, Brian Hope, right away. He says progress for Carlos Rodon. His next outing will be 2 simulated innings, which could include having hitters stand in the box. Aaron Boone said. All right.
And with Sevy, this was from yesterday. He resumed light throwing yesterday, had no issues. He tossed again today, and that was yesterday, beginning his build-up process.
All right, good. So that's awesome. And so basically a lot of this stuff that we have, the IKF having to play center field situation and the starting pitching situation, it's temporary. There's going to be a lot of these reinforcements that are going to come back. Some people that are in the starting rotation that are now going to shift to the bullpen. And I think in the long run is going to end up being better for us. But for now, it kind of looks like, shit, is our roster like incomplete? And that's what I wanted to ask you, Chris. And the question is, like, do we like this roster so far? It still does feel incomplete.
Yeah.
Still feels like we're playing certain pieces that are not supposed to be played in certain areas.
I like the lineup, like the lineup in the first game, but I know that we're missing Bader. And what's going to happen with third base, we're not sure. In terms of defense, I love Donaldson. In terms of defense, he actually made that play that they bunt. I forgot who bunt. I think it was.
I don't think Yaz. He looked. I don't know.
When Yaz bunted, like he kind of like picked up the like he threw the ball and it was a close play. So but and with his head, with his bat, who knows how he's gonna look in the next few weeks.
He needs a homer. He needs a really good start.
He definitely does, man. He needs a fast start. He needed a fast start in the series. He got it. I mean, if you look at the numbers, not really. You know what I mean? He batted under 200 in the series, but so I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens. I don't, and I think the Yankees too. I think the Yankees are gauging at everything, looking at everything in terms of in the bullpen, what's going to happen with the starting pitching, but in terms of offense, They know that they have Bader, on the comeback trail, and what's going to happen with third base. We'll find out. But in terms of like with DJ, I like DJ leading off. We might see Volpe leading off.
Glaber's got to take more pitches if he's going to lead off. Like
he can be doing that.
Need walk.
I think Volpe is gonna end up leading off.
That's like way down the line. Like that's like if he's establishing himself as like a legit rookie of the year, then fine. But
you'd be surprised.
I would not move that kid from the bottom of the lineup.
I like him in the ninth.
That's where I want to keep him.
I like him in the ninth, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see him leading off. Because I think Boone loves the fact that he takes pitches, man. He gets his walks.
That's a little bit too much pressure for a kid.
But not every kid is Volpe.
Right, but I don't want
guy.
It's already a lot of pressure, you being a big leaguer and just starting out.
Yeah.
Like you don't now if he was for the Kansas City Royals, yeah, sure. But leading off for the New York Yankees, like straight up this early, like I don't like that at all for him. Like leave him down there until like if he's established it, like if it's September and he's like the clear rookie of the year and he's been killing it and then yeah, and you would have moved him up in the lineup to other areas anyway, regardless. But to then have him lead off, I mean, there's a lot of pressure with leading off. It's not like players have talked about how being put in different spots in the order literally changes your mentality with what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably stay away from that for a little while.
Yeah, for right now, you leave him in the ninth hole. You got DJ. I like the lineup: DJ, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton. After Stanton is where it's the question mark, because Donaldson after Stanton, I don't like that.
Team needs another lefty. The team needs one more left-handed batter somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where, but I feel like we're too righty heavy, and then you're gonna get what who was the pitcher that we faced yesterday? Logan
Webb.
Was it Webb?
I can find that for you. I think it was Webb.
Yeah, I think it was Webb. Whatever. I don't know. MLB changed. Why do you change stuff that works? Like I go to their website and it looked at
it was Cobb. It was Cobb.
It was a righty.
I thought Cobb was a lefty.
I don't fucking know. Yankees struck out a lot opening day.
Webb was opening day. So that's the game that the Yankees struck.
Webb was really good.
16. They struck out 16 times.
Righty, right?
First game. Webb. No.
I don't remember.
I think Webb. Let me see. I'll search it.
I can't see this shit because MLB.
They did change something. I don't know. It looks weird. The app.
Let me see. I hate it. I'm not even on the app. I'm on the website, and it looks like
strange. Logan Webb. He's a righty.
Yeah, and he freaking carved them up a little bit. I mean, the Yankees put up runs.
And then Cobb. I remember Cobb from
in some areas.
I remember Cobb from the Rays days. He's a righty too, Cobb.
Yeah, man. We need another lefty. Webb had 12 Ks.
Yeah, we need another lefty. And they DFA'd Moss Flow. Obviously, the bat.
L'Oreal, yeah.
The bat wasn't really.
That was a long time coming, man. I just felt like, but then you have IKF playing center field after. Which, by the way, he didn't play bad. I don't think he was challenged that much, but he says, and then his quotes are kind of weird. They weirded me out, Chris. Like,
what he said?
In the outfield, you don't have to be so perfect, like how I needed to be in shortstop.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, wow, you need to make some plays.
Well, that's actually one of the things that we said last season, that he was just thinking too much.
He was thinking too much.
Saw him thinking, like you saw with the way that he moved, he was thinking a lot.
That apparently in spring training, he's calling it a mutual decision about how he said that I mean, that's kind of like, you're about to get fired, and you say, you know what, I'm going to resign. They're like, okay, dude, but we're kind of going to fire you.
No, but they picked up that option though.
They did. No, I'm talking about like as a shortstop job.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that, right? Like you're saying, oh no, I'm going to quit. They're like, well, okay, but you were kind of going to get fired.
He's like, yeah, He's like, yeah.
Yeah. So, but he said that it was a mutual decision to say that shortstop was not going to be, because he made an error right behind Cole in spring training. And after that game, he said, well, I don't think I'm good for this year. It was just, I don't know. To me, it was just like, I don't know if I've heard a baseball player talk like that. Like,
it's just that with Cole, it just felt like you remember that video that we posted that Cole pointed at him after he got out of the inning after IKF made the error, and he's like, he looked at him and it's like, yo, I got you.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because then not so long after he did it again, and I could just imagine Cole like, yo, bro, like,
yeah,
I gotta throw like 10 more pitches because you can't make it. You can't make the out.
Yeah.
He didn't actually say that, but you can kind of tell. Congratulations to Judge, man. 500 RBIs. This was yesterday. 500 for today. 500 RBIs for his career. Congratulations. And actually,
and
Stanton
go ahead,
Stanton is on his way. Well, yeah, Gleyber too. Stanton is on his way for 400 homers this year. Gleyber is one away from 100.
One away from 100. Yeah.
So we got some things to look forward to here, man. Some milestones, yeah.
Real quick, PinstripeStrong performer of the series for you?
Wow, so fast. I gotta go. You gotta go with Judge.
I'm gonna go with Judge. I'm going Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
No Billy Crystal situation. Garrett Cole.
No Billy Crystal situations.
Great job out of you. And then you picked Aaron Judge. I mean, of course, I would have picked him too.
You would have had to pick Judge, of course.
And the
you trash?
I feel like it's a little mean to play the song this early.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll say you were trash.
Yeah, you were trash for the series. You got
need for improvement.
Should we change it?
So need for improvement?
Yeah, unsatisfactory.
Oh, unsatisfactory sounds like.
Yeah, or disappointing series. I think disappointing sounds worse than you trash, because you trash sounds like a disappointment is like, yo, I expected a lot from you. Unsatisfactory for the series.
I'm trying to think, like, discipline your disappointment. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna I shouldn't be looking for these in the middle of the thing, because I already know, like, finding the sound effects, and it's just a weird place on this sound effect board place. Wait, all right, you know what? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Give us your best ideas for, the.
Yeah, no more you trade. It just,
Yeah, it's like, it kind of feels like I'm condemning you.
Yeah, like I'm condemning you, and it's like, no, I know you tried, but it's disappointing. You know what I mean? Like your performance was not satisfactory in this game.
Yeah, it's.
So who's the disappointment for you? For now, we'll call it disappointment. Who is it?
Who's unacceptable?
Yeah, unacceptable performance.
Let me see.
You said.
Who?
No, because you said that sirens, and it's like
No, I'm trying to think about like big parts of the game that would have switched because of like momentum wise. I mean, we could go Clark Schmidt.
Yeah.
Should I give it to Giancarlo because he said it was unacceptable? I mean, he had 2 homers in the series. I don't want to do that. That sounds like an asshole. Yeah. I don't want to be an asshole first game of the series.
Like a cat.
Like a cat.
Like a cat. There you go.
Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know. I guess I'll go Clark Schmidt. A little tough. I will Clark Schmidt. We got a need for improvement.
You know what? Yeah, need because it's need for improvement. So it's not.
Need for improvement.
You know what I mean? Like it's not. Like we want you guys to do better.
We want you guys to do better.
Way better.
Way better.
I think it's my choice is tougher because Clark Schmidt is definitely one.
Yep.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go Clay Holmes.
Holmes?
I'm gonna go Clay Holmes.
Okay, you know what? That's actually a good one.
You know why? Yes.
Clay Holmes is a good one.
Under the new rules, Clay Holmes, you gave up what? 2 earned, 3 hits. You know what I mean? Like you just didn't have it that day. There's a couple players right now. They're trying to figure out was their role.
Marvin saying you trash for a series is whack. You know what? How about this? How about we do these awards like for the week? We'll keep it for this week, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we should do it for like the week. Tomorrow's Monday, starting up. Next Sunday is when we give out those awards. And we'll see, we'll have a nice week's worth, right, of numbers to know if you trash. I mean, we know not trash, but we're not saying trash.
So let me get this straight. So let me get this straight.
Bro, you're trash, bro.
Oh shit! Oh my bad.
So let me get this straight. So Marvin been listening to this pod, and in 2023 is when he says, you know what, for the series is whack.
Oh shit! Marvin is calling on amp. Should I pick up?
No,
don't
pick it up. He's probably gonna curse.
I'm picking it up.
He's gonna curse.
I'm picking it up.
Don't curse, Marvin.
I actually don't even know what to do here because
you gotta connect it so that everybody else can hear it.
Right. So,
or just put the phone next to the.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna hear you, so you'd have to mute on app.
All right, so I'll mute.
Chris, Marvin. Maybe he's not picking up anymore.
Oh, I muted.
Fucking left. All right, you can unmute. It's fine.
All right. But I do like the idea. I do like the idea of doing the awards for
the week.
The 6-7 games they play.
Let's do it for the week. Yeah, let's do it for the week.
I like that. You see, man?
It's better.
New, new energy, new things, new season, new year.
Still breathing. Hey. Any miscellaneous things that we missed, Jeff, that we probably should talk about?
You got everything.
You got everything? Anything that you want to talk about?
Off day tomorrow, I think, because if the Philly game is on Tuesday. Let me confirm that there.
I thought there was a game.
If there's a game tomorrow, then I am April 3rd.
Philly tomorrow?
Oh no, yeah, we do got Philly tomorrow.
We got Philly tomorrow.
We do got Philly tomorrow. Philly Tuesday, Philly Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got I think we got 7 games this week. Yeah, we got 7 games. We got Phillies and the Orioles.
No off days.
WrestleMania Night 2 later on today. I can't wait. There's some news right now that the WWE is about to be sold. So we got it's just crazy. It's a lot of news, a lot of different things happening right now. Excitement. Baseball's back. So let's get it, man. Love this. Can't wait for the next series.
Let's get it, guys. Well, guys, thank you guys for hanging out once more, as this is now our, what year is this, Chris? 4? Year 4, PinstripeStrong?
Year 4, yes. We started with, the first pod was in 2019, and Marvin said, yo, I'm waiting to speak with y'all about WWE. Marvin.
All right, we'll do that after the pod. My man said WWE. Wow, bro. Smack him, bro. All right. Well, guys.
About to watch the Knicks game.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And we appreciate you guys for sure. We're open. If you guys know any other intro songs or outro songs that you'd like us to play or whatever it is, just beats, copyright-free stuff, or music, let us know. We'll be open to it. But guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees! 2-1 starting the season. Let's go, baby. Woohoo!